What is up, Star Wars fans? This is Darth Watts, and in this video, we are going to be talking about The Force Awakens in the 10th anniversary of Star Wars The Force Awakens. Now, I haven't been able to do it on the actual birthday of The Force Awakens on December 18th because I've been getting ready to go out of town. I'm apparently out of town until the 27th, but I am going to be talking about The Force Awakens 10th anniversary in this video, and I'm finally getting to it. So, The Force Awakens 10th anniversary marks this year on December 18th. So, December 18th, 10 years ago, I remember it like it was yesterday going to see the film for the first time. Theaters were overcrowded. I remember having to wait in line for a long time. I waited in line for a few hours just to go see the new Star Wars movie, and it ended up turning out to be an awesome night for me. And we're going to go over the things that I do like and the things that I don't like about The Force Awakens. So let's start with the things that I don't like about The Force Awakens. Number one is that The Force Awakens left way too many mystery boxes. Who is Rey? Who is Snoke? And how did we all get there? How like very little backstory on Ben Solo, how he became Kylo Ren, just a flashback. Not much revealing. Just about Rey finding a map to Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker disappearing because his nephew Ben Solo turned against him and destroyed it all and became Kylo Ren. And we didn't learn much about the Knights of Ren, although they were mentioned in The Force Awakens. There was way too much mystery boxes, and that led to way too much speculation. And some of them ended up turning out to be ridiculous, like all of these horrible theories about who Snoke was, Darth Plagueis, or Darth Bane, or the Grand Inquisitor from Star Wars Rebels, or Mace Windu. All of these horrible theories about who Snoke was, and people stuck to it, and they ended up turning out wrong in The Last Jedi, and The Last Jedi killed off Snoke when Ben Solo was saving Rey was saving Rey by slicing Snoke in half, but that was in The Last Jedi, and Snoke was really not that important. All he was a placeholder. But my biggest complaint about The Force Awakens is that there was way too many mystery boxes that was left in The Force Awakens. And the other disappointment is that The Force Awakens killed off Han Solo, with Ben Solo killing his dad Han Solo when Han Solo attempts to ki- turn his son Ben Solo back to the light side, when Leia felt that they were still good in Ben Solo, but Ben Solo kills his own father, aka as Kylo Ren, kills his own father, and but in the way that does make sense because Harrison Ford did say that he wanted his character to die at some point in Star Wars. So it does kind of make sense for Han Solo to be killed off, although it was very disappointing. So those are my two biggest complaints about The Force Awakens. Too many mystery boxes and Han Solo's death. But the things that I loved about The Force Awakens is that we got introduced to new characters like Rey. We got introduced to Han and Leia's son, who was training to become a Jedi, but he fell to the dark side. The things that I loved is that there was a lot of action in The Force Awakens. The opening scene, all on Jakku, where uh, Poe Dameron gets captured, but then Finn, FN2187, rescues Poe Dameron, and they become pretty good friends. We see a lot of new things, new planets like Jakku, like Starkiller Base, and it's capable of destroying entire star systems. They destroyed Hosnian Prime. For a moment, I thought that was Coruscant when I first saw the movie, but it was actually not Coruscant. It was Hosnian Prime, another big city planet in the star system, and it destroyed the Republic star systems. Coruscant was not destroyed, just to be clear. Coruscant is still out there, but Hosnian Prime was destroyed by the First Order. And then the First Order ended up being much bigger than the Empire. It went from the Sith, the Empire, and then the First Order. And then we finally get to the final order, which was Palpatine's final order that he was preparing on Exegol in The Rise of Skywalker. But as far as all of that, the things that I loved and the things that I didn't like about The Force Awakens. But anyways, that's all I have to say for this video. Happy 10th anniversary to Star Wars The Force Awakens when it first came out. And that's all I have to say for this video. Do make sure to smash a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all later in another video.